Hey, what's up, guys? It's I'm at Epic Gaming, and today we're going to be doing a walkthrough on Odins with different classes. This is a viewer request. If you notice, I do have a new mount. This is the Odin's mount that I've been working on. If you look at it, I have bonus damage in Sanctum 7%, damage resistance in Sanctum 7%, and ideally this last one, when I'm finished with it, it will have bonus damage to monsters 7%, and this will be strictly a mount for Odin's. So we're going to be using heavy melee weapons. I advise you to use the cleaver because the cleaver it has the cone attack, which inflicts damage to all targets in front of the attacker, and it does a decent amount of damage, 70 damage, but per second it does 58.3. So it's kind of a slow hitting weapon. It actually is a slow hitting weapon. It don't really, you don't really get too many hits, but the thing is when you're attacking multiple targets at a time, it definitely comes in handy. I am bringing a lot of bandages because we will be doing the reset trick on Skoll. Last time I tried it, I failed. It was my fault. Some people got angry at me for saying that the reset. I said the reset trick wasn't that good, and I understand that a lot of people got upset with that, and it was my fault. I didn't bring enough bandages. If I had, I would have killed Skoll if I just had more bandages. I was thinking 20, one stack of bandages would be plenty. I was wrong. Also, I brought a Kurga bottle, the flask, because we will be using Occultist for Jorgen. I wouldn't advise using any of the ranged weapons for Jorgen, whether it be a mage or an archer, because Jorgen has a special buff against those ranged classes. Now, the best class to use to fight Jorgen with is Alchemist, because you have this long throw right here, and even though it extends his range, it doesn't count against him. The Jorgen buff doesn't count against him for having range, because it's a skill. I don't know if this outburst, how good it will be. I really wouldn't advise using Occultist or Witch Doctor. I would advise using Alchemist. I would even advise you to use a Alchemist 3 over a Witch Doctor 4 and Occultist 4 when fighting Jorgen. And the reason for that is it's just simpler with this long throw, because you just hit him from a distance. You hit him about 10 times from a distance, and once your skill's over, you run around during the cooldown and you heal up and you get him to use his stun arrow. That's the best strategy for Jorgen. But we will try Occultist, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I understand that not everybody has, an Alchemist 3. Somebody might have worked on their Witch Doctor for, team PvP or PvE, or they might have worked on their Occultist for PvP or whatever. They might not have but an Alchemist 1, but they have their Witch Doctor level 4 or their Occultist level 4. So in this video, we're going to be trying to fight Jorgen with Occultist level 4. Now, I'm not familiar with Occultist. I'll do my best. I can't guarantee how it's going to go, but we will be trying it out. First off, I'm going to start off with Thrasher. And the reason why I want to use Thrasher is because it has this stun skill right here, this leap, which stuns multiple enemies at a time. It also has a stunning barrier. So those come in handy when fighting mobs. We will be trying Duelist. Where's my Duelist? We will be trying Duelist, and I think those are the only two heavy melee classes we're going to be doing in this video. I don't really think Protector is mainly really good for team PvP. We just did the Forbidden Library last night, and I used Protector a lot during that, and it worked really well. So Protector is really good for teams, and maybe Druid the same. I wouldn't really advise going solo with Druid or Protector because my knowledge of them isn't as great as the other ones. As far as I know, Druid and Protector are best for tanks. So today, the heavy melee classes we're going to be focusing on is Thrasher and Duelist with the cleaver. And I'm bringing a bunch of broken weapons because if you've seen my videos in the past, I like to get my weapons down into the red before I repair them. I'm also bringing some bows because I plan on showing you how you can do it without, or just showing you that it can be done with other archer classes without having a 5-shot. You know, because if you've seen in my last videos, I've had a lot of, you know, when I do archives, I use 5-shot and Alchemist. You know, I use Sharpshooter and Alchemist. You know, it's simple. Use a 5-shot. It hits multiple enemies at a time. A lot of times you can bring a 5-shot as your main weapon and have a secondary weapon as a, you know, single-shot bow to kind of save durability on your 5-shot. Whenever you're, you know, you clear the mobs and you have one guy left, you can just switch to your single-shot and that'll save durability on your 5-shot. It's not really necessary, but it helps. Another thing that I want to mention is I'm bringing Insta-gear. I always bring Insta-gear because Insta-gear gives you, it's basically 4 mobs. I mean, right here, the helmet gives you 20% damage to monsters. The boots give you 10% damage to monsters. And the chest and pants give you 15% damage resistance from monsters. So that's 30% damage resistance plus 30% extra damage. And on top of that, I have my mount, which gives me 7% extra damage in Sanctums and 7% damage resistance in Sanctums as well. So that's 37% of each. 37% extra damage in you know, in Odin's from for damage, and 37% damage resistance. So that's going to go a really long ways. And the only thing I can say is to top it all off would be to have this mount, changing this out for damage to monsters. That would be the perfect mount for Odin's. There was something else I was going to mention that I forgot. Oh, the elixirs. I would be using elixirs, but since I'm going to be switching from, you know, so many different classes, I figured I'd just do it without it. It can be done without it, but I just chose not to in this video. I do have Odin's Might, which is a must, in my opinion. Plus 15% damage, really good. Rose just text me, okay, I will be back. It's okay. See you, bro. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm bringing some bolas for when I'm Sharpshooter. I guess I need to go ahead and change that out. I need to put an extra weapon in there because not going to be really, bolas aren't going to really be good for heavy melee. And I'm bringing an extra set of insta gear for just in case, you know, this one runs out. You know, the durability gets too low. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's go ahead and soup up. Try to get these guys to chase me. Oh, no. I can just leap into these guys. All right, line them up. Line them up. See, and that's what I mean by the cleaver. It hits multiple enemies at a time. So let's see. I should have brought some food because I like using food instead of my bandages. I try to save as much bandages as I possibly can, and I did not get any food. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I could have used the armor potion. Would have helped. All right, let's line these guys up. Let's use leap. Stun them. All right. Stun this guy. All right, let's see if there's any food in here. Yes. Or actually, we need a lot more than that. All right, that'll do for now. Everything's looking good. We're doing 49.18% damage to monsters, 146.9 DPS. Really good. Get my leap ready. See if I can get these guys to chase me. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Hit him with the stun grenade, then stunning barrier. Well, never mind. Alright, I'll clear out this room. And I'll also throw that at him. So, alright. This is why I brought Healing Salve. See if there's any food in here. Got some, better than nothing. See if there's any food in here. Armor's looking good. Now, another thing is if you're using heavy melee, obviously you're going to be using up a lot more armor. This is why I advise using a 5-shot, because even though you're still going to get hit using a 5-shot, to me it's just a little better. You don't take as much damage. Alright, what's our armor looking like? Still kind of low. Yeah, let's switch our weapons. And I really don't want to hit these guys all grouped up. I'd rather hit them kind of separate. Let me see if I can get them to chase me. Nope. Alright, and after this, I'll switch to Duelist. Since you kind of get the idea of how I'm using Thrasher. Because I want to kind of break it up into quarters, because I have different classes that I want to use. I have Duelist, Thrasher, different Archer classes, different Mage classes. I have a lot of different classes I want to use. Let me see if I can get these guys to chase me. There we go. Come on. Oh man, they're not lining up. Alright, sometimes you just have to kill them. Armor still decent. Need some salve. Yeah, I don't think I did a good job lining them up. Let me get behind this guy. Alright. Use some food. And if you notice, I haven't used a bandage not one time. Alright, we got more food. Well, yeah, I could use that. Alright, weapon durability is low. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to... oh, I know what I forgot to do. Show you my runes. These are the runes I'm using for Thrasher. Weapon damage, damage to monsters. Really good, really good. Health 9.5%, 29 plus 29 health. So it's a really good with runes. All right, this one I have some stuff on it. Let's see. I don't have as much. It's gonna be a little harder with Duelist, but on Duelist you do have, what is it, 80%, you know, extra damage, heavy melee damage. The Thrasher I think is 70. I'm not sure. What is it? Yeah, 70. So you're already doing 10% extra damage with Duelist. So let's go ahead and change to Duelist. And like I said, if you plan on doing it with any of these classes, it's probably going to be best to use Warrior's Elixir. Alright, so let my skills build up just in case. Oh, I need to change armor. There we go. Soup up. Oh yeah, I forgot there's nothing in there. Alright, I guess here's where Duelist would probably be good. You can single them out. And I probably should have brought a heavy melee weapon besides the cleaver, because you can pull one of these guys to you, but I don't know if it'll aggro the other ones. Let's see. Nope. And it stuns them. Wow. That worked really good. Now, if you want it to be really efficient with it, which I'm not going to do this, Duelist would actually work really well. I mean, honestly, Duelist would work excellent with this, because you could just wait on this skill to this hook skill. What is it called? Grappling hook. You could just wait on it to finish this thing and just keep pulling these guys. Now, I know not every room you're going to be able to do that with, because you know, let's just face it, some of these doors, as soon as you open one door, you're gonna have like 3 or 4 mobs attacking you at one time. But stuff like this is perfect. So let's wait on it to cool down, just to show you what I mean. Let's see, I think this will work right there. And then you just start hitting them. Done. And we'll let this cool down. Let's see, 40 seconds. It's not too long, guys. Let's see. What can we do while we're waiting on that cooldown? Let's just grab some loot. Let's see what I would get. Try not to aggro that guy over there. Alright, so we'll just put everything in this safe. We did get some more food, which is good. 10 seconds, 9. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a few more. Oh, we finally got a gold. Mole camp will close in 5 minutes. Alright, let's just put all this here. How many hits do I have? 8. Should be plenty. Pull this guy to me. And this is what I mean by just pulling these guys to you. If you just want to take that time. Alright. What do I want to do here? First of all, I want to soup up. I really don't know how this is going to go. Went pretty well. Let's see what happens if these guys run into that. Don't think that health's going to help you. Alright, let's go ahead and use the solve. Switch out our weapons. These are ready to be repaired. Line these guys up. Let's go behind these guys. There we go. I don't think there's anything in this room. Alright, that's enough for the heavy melee. Let's go ahead and switch to... I guess we'll get Fire Mage out of the way. Take the food. Put all this stuff in here that I don't need anymore. Use that. Switch to Fire Mage. Here's my runes. I'm doing 38% extra damage. Alright. And on Fire Mage, obviously you want to use Mage Elixir. Man, this is going to end up being a long video, but I'm trying to go into detail about the different ways you can utilize whatever class you have for archives. And I understand you might not have, you know, the runes. Oh, and another thing is with Fire Mage is you got to stack up. So you get 5 of these stacks. I'm not going to do that. I'll just clear this room right here. You just hit them with the One of those, maybe a stun. And that's basically it. It's that simple. It's that simple. So I guess what's another combat we can use? We can use Illusionist. We'll try Illusionist next. Alright. And what we can use is Blink to reset the mobs if we have to. And we can use clones to kind of help us with taking damage. My runes that I have for Illusionist. I don't know, you can see it. 10.25% extra damage to monsters. So let's go ahead and soup up. As you see, I'm not doing much damage. Oh yeah, also on the Illusionist, it's 60% combat staff damage. And also Fire Mage is 100% combat staff damage. So it's 40 extra percent damage. I wouldn't advise using Illusionist for that reason. But, alright, I guess we can use... those clones to kind of distract, which worked well. Clones work really good. So I guess Illusionist would work in that regards, but you're going to use up a lot more weapon durability. So what I want to do is try to... I'm going to wait on my cooldown. Well, let's see. Is there another combat staff? Combat class. Let's see. Ice Mage. Combat. Y'all want to try combat staff? I mean, Ice Mage. Why not? Alright, an Ice Mage does the same 60%, but it gives you 90 points of health and 50% damage to enemies on the ice path. So the ice path is this one right here. So we got to stun them. We got to get them inside this ice path. So let's see if I can... I'm going to see if I can aggro one of them somehow. Let me see if I can get this guy. Alright, there we go. Give him the ice path. And wow, just melting him. And what's this other one? This other one is Frostbolt. Deals 175% weapon damage and slows enemy by 40%. Deals 100% more damage to targets on the ice path. Wow, so if you use the ice path with this, wow. Wow, does this have a, nope, target required. So what we're going to do is we're going to try it. We're going to try the ice path with the ice bolt thing. Let's go ahead and line him up. Well, it did the same thing, didn't it? I don't know, maybe I saw something wrong. Go ahead and use some food, heal up a little bit. See if we got... Nope, no more food. Alright, let's see if there's any other combat mage. Sorcerer, that's support. Shaman, support. Archmage, you can use both. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to one of the archer classes. Let's use Firebow. We'll put this up. I guess I can put that up because that's going to be used for Skoll. And, oh, another thing is I wanted to save... Well, no, I guess I'm going to use a brand new... I could just pull a cleaver from my inbox from when we do the reset trick with Skoll. I'm going to have to use Thrasher if I can ever get around here. Alright, so I got a bow. So I need to switch to... Let's try Pathfinder. There's my runes. You can see what I got. Alright, switch to Pathfinder. And obviously, if you're going to be using archers, you want to use Hunter's Elixir. Alright, let's see what Pathfinder has. Pathfinder has this fire arrow which deals 7 damage. Sets enemy aflame, dealing 28 damage over 4 seconds. And this one is Hell's Mark, deals 20 damage, increases damage taken by enemy by 20%. Wow, and it's effective for 15 seconds. Alright, we'll try it. I guess I'm going to use these potions. Oh, target required on both of them. Let's wait on these 3 guys to leave. Alright, I just wasted my armor potion, I believe. Well, I just tried the... Wow, 226 damage. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I think the rage had something to do with it. Let's see if I can get one of these guys to... I don't think I'm going to be able to get one of these guys to aggro on me without getting any of the other ones to not. Let's just see. No, it ain't gonna happen. Let's just roll with it. We'll just use a armor potion. Wow, it still hit me. This is why you want to use a 5-shot. That's exactly why you want to use a 5-shot. So if you have Pathfinder, this is another reason why I say Sharpshooter would be better. Because you got the stun arrow plus the freezing shot to slow them down. Alright, like right here. Sharpshooter. Let's go ahead. I'll show you my runes. We're doing really good on runes. So let's go ahead and switch. And I'll show you what I mean by the stun arrow. Because I use Sharpshooter a lot. You got the Loki's arrow, which is what stuns them for like 3 seconds. Comes in handy, trust me. Alright. And you can use it to aggro. Like right here. If you had a 5-shot, you could hit this guy in the front. And then you could just run and aggro the other guy and start hitting both of them at the same time. And I don't know if I hit one of these guys, if all of them will aggro. I don't know. I don't want to chance it. Because I don't have a 5-shot. And if you're going to be doing this with the Archer class, like I said, I highly advise you using a 5-shot. Let's see if I can aggro this guy out. "22 seconds on the cooldown." Let's go ahead and just kill this guy quick. Mobilized. Alright, let's eat some food. And we're going to see if we can aggro just one of these guys without... I'm going to wait till their backs are turned. Without aggroing any of the other ones. Alright, here we go. Nope. Stun grenade. Alright, that's that on Sharpshooter. Let's try Hunter. Hunter's more of a PvP class in my opinion. You have Mortal Shot. Deals 12 damage and reduces enemies' healing effects by 55%. And then you have slows down moving speed of enemies who appear within its AoE. Yeah, that would work good against other players. Maybe mobs too, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with, tell you what, let's put this bow up. This fire bow. Oh, and Hunter does 60% damage, but you get more movement speed. See how much faster my guy is? So if you have to run away from mobs, guess it'll work. Let's go ahead and soup up. Get our armor. Stun grenade. What? Definitely need a 5-shot. Whoops. Definitely need a 5-shot. Alright, this proves that you definitely need a 5-shot if you're going to be using archer class. I would not advise bringing just single shot bows. Take that. Let's see what we want to do. Alright, I guess one thing I can do is I can go back to Sharpshooter and we can finish out the durability on these bows. Armor's looking rough. Alright, we're going to aggro one of these guys. Let's get that one. See if we can draw him out. Yeah, Sharpshooter's much better with the runes. So we'll finish out the durability. You know what? I should probably go switch to Thrasher. If I can remember what chest I put them in. There we go. Still haven't used a bandage, guys. Not a single bandage. Still haven't made up my mind up on whether or not I want to fight Jorgen first or see if I can one-shot this guy. Nope. I still haven't figured out if I want to fight Jorgen first or Skoll. I'm going to try to aggro these guys. Dude. Why do I keep forgetting to use my armor potions? I don't even know why. Armor is taking a beating. We'll use rage. Switch to this newer weapon. Jump in the middle of them. Line up behind the range guy. Use solve. See if I can line these guys up in the door. What? Wow. Armor is looking rough. Alright, let's pull some armor out of my inbox. I forgot I even had bolas. Don't know what good they would have done. Alright, weapons are in the red. Ten hits. 5. Maybe that'll do. I don't think there's anything in this room. But I think we're going to be good to switch back to Sharpshooter. Tell you what, we can try the bola. No, we'll try them on the dogs. I have some a lot more Forbidden Library videos coming up in the future. We've started getting really good at killing the bosses, and I'm gonna have to go find my. This just reminded me I'm gonna have to go find where I put my throwing axes. All right, let's try the bolos out on this. But yeah, we're getting really good at killing the bosses and doing Forbidden Library. I have 3 pieces of Legendary Dragon set so far. So that's pretty cool. So I'll have some more videos on that coming up. All right, once we get this last dog down. What? All right, now we can fight Skoll with, I'm gonna have to go get a new cleaver. There we go. All right, we need to swap out. Need that. We're gonna need a bunch of bandages, because that was the mistake I made last time. I did not bring enough bandages. I should have brought more dispel, now that I think about it. Alright, we'll do it this way. Alright, Thrasher. And my armor is looking, I guess it's alright. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, normally I would fight Skoll with Alchemist, but I've had a lot of people request videos on doing like a walkthrough with multiple different classes. Because, you know, like I said before, I realize not everybody has the same classes as I do, leveled up to level 4. So I try to use different classes in this video. I know it's a long video. There we go. There they are. Oh, I'm gonna have to put one of these here. That's right. I know it's a long video, guys, but I'm trying to go into detail. I'm trying to fulfill my viewers' requests on different classes to use for archives. And instead of making, 30 different videos, I figured I would just put it all in one. So that's why this video is probably going to be close to an hour long. It probably would have made for a really good live stream, I guess. Which I'm still trying to set all that up. Alright, just double checking everything. Thrasher. Got all the right runes. Yeah. Alright. Got plenty of bandages. Let's go ahead and soup up. And here we go. Probably should have brought more of the dispels. What you do is use a reset trick, wait on the doors to open, then you hit him with this thing. Get out of that. Try not to get hit with that. Wait on the doors to open. Oh, didn't make it. All right, let's reset him. Health is going down pretty good. Whoops, that just messed me up. Oh, he didn't reset. Uh-oh. Oh, my weapon broke. Is he raging? Not yet. Wait, I didn't... Crap, I didn't equip my weapon. Oh, no, 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Wow, that was bad. That was tragic almost. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do. To keep his health from going up, I will just run around and heal up. Wow. Okay, so now we know. Let's reset him. Man, this is tough. Wow, I used up all my darts. Dude, I'm running out of health. Huh. Out of dispels. Didn't make it. Wow, that was crazy. And my armor, dude, I could not have killed him at a better time. Wow. Oh yeah, and you get the Forbidden Library key right here. That was crazy. Wow, that was crazy. Dude, that was so freaking crazy. That was insane. Luckily, though, wait, I need to... Alright, so the reset trick works. And it's something definitely I would advise you using. But, man, you're going to have to get good at it. Trust me. You're going to have to definitely get good at it. And I don't think I did the strategy justice. I think it's honestly, I think it's a really good strategy, but I don't think I did it justice. I think if someone else, you know, if they, I feel like someone else would be way better than what I did. All right, so now we're going to try Occultist with Jorgen, and I got to get some more armor. Got to get some more armor. And bandages. Dude, I had to improvise on that last fight. I don't have a dispel. I don't even think I have a dispel in my inbox. I don't even think I have a dispel in my inbox. Nope. Alright, so we got the new armor. Bandages, that's what I need. Alright, don't need that. Alright, let's just double check everything. Alright, then we're good. Alright, so on Occultist, you have this this outburst that we're going to be trying to use. And like I said, Alchemist is better, but you know, I have to do what my viewers. What? 1 minute and 52 seconds left, guys. I might have to pause the video and go redo my Odin's might. And you know what? You know what elixir I should have used for this video? Elixir of Survival. That's what I should have used. Oh well. I'll use Elixir of Survival for fighting Jorgen. But what I'll do is I'll pause the video right here, guys. I'll run back to my district and I'll get more might. And I'll be back, you know, right here in just a second. So give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Honestly, don't even remember where I left off or what I was talking about at the time. But I did stock up on some more supplies. I got more bandages, dispels, soups, Odin's Might, Elixir Survival I just got. And so, yeah, I guess what I was saying was I'm not familiar with fighting Jorgen with Occultist. In fact, I'm not even very familiar with fighting with Occultists at all. But the only way to learn to do something is just get out there and do it. And so I'm doing this for you guys. So I guess we're just going to learn together. But I guess what I was saying, I don't know if I said it before, but this outburst, I don't know how effective it's going to be, because you've got to get in close with the flask classes to hit Jorgen. And the thing is you don't want to get close to Jorgen because he uses those major stun skills. Which, you know, if you notice, he has like this small circle that he uses that stuns you, and then he has the big circle that he uses that stuns you. And I think that if you get hit by a stun arrow while you've been stunned by one of those, it just does enormous damage. So it's a very risky class to use, which is why I would not advise using Occultist. But I understand that some of you might not have an alchemist that's a level 3 or level 4, but I would even go as far to say an alchemist 2 is better, will probably be better than an Occultist 4 because you still have the long throw skill. It'll just take you way longer to kill him. Obviously, being Alchemist 2 than Alchemist 3 or 4. But that's why I recommended that if you're going to fight Jorgen, I recommended a minimum Alchemist 3 with, using the long throw skill. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I want to show you my runes for Occultist. So my Occultist is level 4, and the runes are, as you see them now. So 3.25% weapon damage, 11.75% damage to monsters. Basically, it's everything you see here. So it's going to be tough even with those runes because, like I said, it can be done. But, another thing. Let me go back to my Occultist. He does 83% flash damage with 50 health points. The Alchemist does, 80 with 80 points of health. So let's see. So yeah, with Alchemist, you're getting 30 extra points of health. And you're basically trading 3% of flash damage for 30 points of health. I don't know. That's debatable on which is better. But I'm going to say, hands down, Alchemist all day long. So let's just go ahead and get this thing started. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with the Occultist. We're going to try this Outburst skill. This, what's this other one? Ghost form. Temporarily transforms into ghost form at the moment of transformation. I don't know if that will reset Jorgen. We'll try that out. Let's see, 55% damage resistance and immunity to all control effects. I don't know if that'll work with the bosses. I don't know. We'll try it. Counter work, receiving damage that exceeds 10% of the Occultist's maximum health. Speeds up the cooldowns. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and it's probably going to end well, but we'll do our best. I don't know if I mentioned that I got Elixir of Survival now, but all right, 77 armor. All right, let's go. Wow, I just did 1,000 damage. Wow, that was awesome. If I can get him to use his stun arrow, ghost form, what does that do? All right, it says something about the ghost form speeds up his cooldown. So that's what I was trying to do. Let me go ahead and use armor. It's going to be a while. All right, 10 seconds. I'm just going to keep using this ghost form over and over again if I can. All right, I guess I might as well wait on his stun arrow again. Whoops. Man, that was the worst timing. There we go. See what I mean? You can't really get in close. Let's try it again. $784 damage that time. I mean, it's working. What's my armor looking like? I don't want to use... Yeah, there we go. Ghost form. I don't see it making my cooldown any faster, so that doesn't work. Research and development, that's all this is. All right, let's go ahead and try to see what we can do. $941 that time. So, I'm wondering if we could get like 10 or 15 hits off. What's the maximum damage we could probably get? I don't know. Let's go ahead and use our soups again. You know, I'll be the first to admit if I was wrong about Occultist. let's go ahead and get my bandages up. Wait on my cooldown to finish. Wait on his stun arrow, whatever that might be. Come on, stun arrow. There you go. All right, let's go in close. All right, here we go. Whoa, we got 1,000. We got 1,000 on that one. All right, let's go in close. Get him to use this little stun crap. All right. There we go. Get him to use that one. Now he should use a stun arrow coming up soon. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get in close. All right, he's going to use that. Now, where's this big one? Let's get in close. There it is. All right, we're just going with it. All right, 6 hits. Gave us 863. Wow, I hit the skill to use the outburst or whatever you want to call it, and it didn't work. What's up with that? Let me use this soups. All right, we're healed up enough. All right, stun arrow. Let's get in close. Oh, no. Really? Dude. Man. How do I get that thing taken off? I accidentally hit this eyeball thing over here when I was trying to move with my joystick, or what do you want to call it? Now I got to run around and heal up. Armor taking a beating, I know. Alright, I will say this. With Alchemist, it would have already been done. Alright, use your stun arrow. There you go. Get in close. Use your big skills. There you go. Alright. Alright, now let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that does it. Alright, so I guess the strategy with Occultist would be, if you noticed, let me look at my armor. Armor's only halfway gone. Alright, so the strategy I would say with Occultist would be, you got to go in close. Like, don't hit him with your flask. Just get in close and get him to use both of those circle skills, those stun circle skills, as I call them. Get him to use both of those, and then go in and start attacking him and hit him about, what was it, 6 or 7 times, and then use the outburst skill, and then run around, heal up, and just keep repeating the process over and over again. But the main strategy with the Occultist, I would say, and that was my first time fighting Jorgen with the Occultist, but the main thing I would say do is get him to use those big skills, and then, you know, you don't want to get caught up in those. And I actually did, and you saw I almost died. So you've got to avoid those major stun skills. And then the stun arrow, I don't know what time frame that stun arrow is on, but you have to miss that too. And here's the loot that he drops, Jorgen's helmet, which other players deal 20% less damage to you, 20 armor. It's really good. And I want to show you guys the loot that you can get. While I had the video paused, I went ahead and gathered up all the loot because I wanted to show you guys the loot that you can get. This is some of the better loot. Let me go ahead and separate all my stuff that I already had, and I'll just put. Let's put that there. All right, I got my stuff separated. That was on Jorgen. So the stuff in this chest right here, the skull claws are from obviously Skoll. Bonus damage to players 15%. Jorgen gives you protects you 20% less damage from other players. Those are the two main things that you get. The other thing, I think I said magic key last time. That's what me and my family call it, but it's the forbidden library key. I just call it magic key because it's just easier. But yeah, forbidden library key. Skoll drops it. I just showed you how to kill Skoll with the reset trick. If you don't have runes, if you don't have alchemists or anything like that, then use Thrasher, or I've heard people say you can use Blink on the illusionist to reset him. Whichever one you want to get familiar with, I would go with it. But this is some of the better loot that you can get from archives. 23 gold pendants, 30 silver pendants, 37 wood pendants, some green gear, blue gear, and here's some other, what I call more or less more of the trash loot that you can get from archives. And there was something else. All right, so I guess the review on the Occultist, I would work on my Alchemist. I mean, Alchemist would have had him killed a lot sooner. And I'm not saying Occultist is bad. As you can see, it can definitely be done. You just got to strategize better. You've got to go in close to him, get him to use those major stun skills, and then you can start, run out of them, and then you can start hitting him with your flask and using your outburst. I probably, whenever he stunned me, I probably should have used this ghost form. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was thinking of, I don't even know what I was thinking, but I probably should have used the ghost form. But I don't even know if it was available. I don't know if it was still on its cooldown. But yeah, Alchemist. I would advise Alchemist if you can get it. Sorry this video was so long, guys. I try to wrap up a bunch of viewers' requests into one video instead of having 15, 20 videos covering different classes. Yes, I could have went into more detail about each class, but I think really wasn't necessary. I covered Thrasher and Duelist with the cleaver on how you can clear archives. I covered Fire Mage, Ice Mage, Illusionist, and then I covered all the archer classes. So I showed that archives can still be cleared with any of those classes, and you don't even need a 5-shot. But in my walkthrough, in an earlier video when I did an archives walkthrough, the reason why I chose Sharpshooter and Alchemist is because that's just two classes. Sharpshooter, Alchemist, you can solo all of archives with the 5-shot crossbow and Alchemist, except for Skoll. The only thing is with Skoll, if you're going to use Alchemist, you're going to have runes. But if you want to, you can get Thrasher and use the reset trick. You can level up your Thrasher to 4. So you just have to strategize your own gameplay, how you want to evolve your game. But that's why I said in my video where I said that the top 6 classes that I would, level up to level 4. The reason why I had my top 2 is Sharpshooter and Alchemist was for archives. Basically improving your PvE game so that later on you can you can grow richer and improve your PvP later on. You can choose, any of the other classes for PvP after those 2 is what I was trying to say. I know, that was just my opinion. But anyways, guys, this video has been long enough. It's going on 1 hour and 10 minutes long. I've had a really fun time making it. I hope I fulfilled a lot of viewers' requests. I had a lot of viewers that were wanting me to do archives with different classes. And I just wanted to wrap it up into one video. So I apologize for how long it is. That Skoll fight was very intense. I mean, that Skoll fight was, I know it had to be entertaining. And I just hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm not epic out.